Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have this iPhone SE, and I did fucking cut my hand open a while ago, but today I'm going to be replacing the display. Now it is pretty easy to miss, but it is slightly cracked. So T-Mobile, why would you use T-Mobile? Just Verizon or AT&T? Okay. Call me an elitist, but oh my god, where is it? I had it in my hand, my pentalobe screwdriver. Where did it go? Okay. I was able to find my pentalobe screwdriver. Now let's move the camera back so you can actually see what I'm doing. And this is like really good condition housing. Like, wow, except for right, yeah. Alright. Now, let's just cha-cha real smooth, unscrew these two screws. And I have a white display that I will be putting on here because they requested that I have a white display. And it is turned off, yes. Alright, now let's get a cheap suction cup. Is that gonna stick? It's kind of over the home button. Oh my god, no it's not. Okay, this is... can sometimes happen where it's not gonna work. You see, let's try a different suction cup, and if this doesn't work, I can just put it like a piece of tape over the phone, and then it should come off then. Now there we go. Alright, now let's guitar pick. Where would I be able to find one of those? Right here. What is that? Oh, no, okay. Anyway, I thought it said 0.9 millimeters for a second on that guitar pick. And I was like, wait a moment, do I have two 9 millimeters? Because right now I only have one. If anyone cares, that is. Alright. Alright, now let's be careful of the home button cable. Fucking one too many times I've just pulled right up on this, like just like you would any other phone. And I think maybe like twice I've snapped the home button connector, like a complete idiot. So I literally even before I started this, I was like, the home button, don't forget the fucking home button. Alright, and then, okay, so the battery has been replaced by someone other than me, which is just that's just offensive. Well, I don't know if this person actually knew. Ooh, fuck, one of the screws for the battery is missing. I can just replace that for free. Okay, whoever was in this phone last, like, clearly just, oh my god. And I'm using, where is my iFixit screwdriver? Because I would much rather use that than this screwdriver. Let's go try and find it. I was able to successfully locate the iFixit screwdriver. Now let's continue on our conquest of conquering all the screws. Alright. We got 2 screws, and now we got 3 screws. I know this is very entertaining as I must say, there's a hair. Let's get that out of here. And then let's put that right there. Perfect. All right, now we can take off that panel. Now let's unscrew this. Put that right there. Put that right there, then unclip the battery. All right. Now the battery's unplugged. Is this a camera angle? Probably. Okay. So let's undo these, undo that. This last one is typically harder than the others, but sometimes it's oh my god, the camera's popping out of the thing. Oh, isn't there supposed to be a bracket that goes over that? Maybe not. Maybe, well, in more recent iPhones there is. Here, let's just try and re-clip this, you know, I think this is like silicone cover. Yeah, it's not, doesn't want to go exactly. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now let's just set this aside. Let's get the new display. And let's flip it over and transfer everything over. Now this is probably my least favorite part of any phone repair. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a ground, I think it's like foreground, like a, I guess what you would say a peg, and there is a vacuum cleaner running in the background, which, you know, just the benefits of living with other people. Let's get that in there. It's not getting in there. Alright. That's a long screw. Alright. Now, for the iPhone SE, holy shit, fucking vacuum cleaner, oh my god. Okay. Now, to get this out, it's clipped underneath the thing. So, yeah, how do you get this out? Oh my god, I've done this so many times and I can't remember how to get this out. That's like a lifetime achievement award right there. Alright, let's just like that one song by that one artist. Do I just like fucking wiggle it or something? There we go, yeah. Alright. The speaker, that's a tiny speaker compared to what we have now. And then we can, here, let's unscrew the back panel right here. Oh, I thought those were using the Y screws. And I was like, on an iPhone SE, what kind of black magic, like hippie jazz is going on here? But no, I was just looking at it wrong. Alright, and then we have 2 more screws on this side. And we can just set those like that. And then take this, put it like so. And then there's one screw up there, which, fuck me. Okay, it didn't mess up any screws or anything. I tried to do a flip like that to get it. Yep. completely failed, just in case you couldn't tell. Now let's do the home button, unfold that, reach this screw right here, and let's just set those screws aside. So actually there's a new iPhone SE, the 2020 iPhone SE, that's basically an iPhone 8, just like the original iPhone SE is basically a 5S. But it has more power, which is very nice. Okay, is this coming off or is it not coming off? That's to or not to come off. That's the question of divine intervention. Okay. So it appears this is having a rather difficult time at coming off. Here, let's take off the back panel first. And you know, it would be pretty hilarious. Is this an Apple screen? I can't find any Apple logos anywhere, so I'm assuming this is an aftermarket screen. So it would be pretty funny if they fucking super glued that down. Because typically, the adhesive, especially for older phones like this, come off a lot easier than that. And, you know, I don't really want to damage any more home buttons ever. And you know, you feel? Okay, I need to, work this out. Let's just... Okay, I'm gonna work at this off camera. Alright, I was able to get that out. Now let's just pull up on this, and we are golden. So let's take this off of there, and then place this on like that. Alright. And then let's line everything up, as in putting the things in the hole, and then, which might take a moment, so I'll do that off camera. Now I placed the speaker back on, and then let's get this installed. So I gotta clip it like that and like that. Okay, that was pretty easy. And then just the two screws. One, well, the long one goes in the top left. Alright, and the short one goes in the bottom right. Okay. I mean, that's not really clipped in all the way. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's right. I forgot to transfer over the thing that actually lines up the front-facing camera. So let's unscrew this, unscrew that. And then, oh my god, we gotta unclip this. That was easy enough. Then let's, you can pretty much just pry this off. Alright. have to do is place this plastic part in the hole where it's supposed to go. Now, I'm trying to think of like the easiest way. Maybe I can just like slide it in there. Cha-cha real smooth. No, I'm gonna have to remove this stuff. Alright. Now we can just slide it in there. Cha-cha real smooth. Is that a camera? No, it's not a good camera angle whatsoever. You could not see anything that I just did, but that's okay. Okay. Now we can actually put this in. Okay, let's place that in like that. And yeah, let's get this screw. Put it in like that. Alright. Now, let's get this screw. Very entertaining and educational. No, just very entertaining, I must say. And there we go. We put the screws in the screw holes. And it was that easy, all in a day's work. Now, let's put back in the screws for the back plate, and after that we can transfer over the home button. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna do this part off camera because it's so entertaining. Oh, so very entertaining. I got the 4 screws on the sides. I also made an attempt to get the fingerprints off of this. Okay. This part. So let's try, instead of going from the bottom, let's try going from the top. That's what she said. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, now I want to be real careful with this. There we go. You see how easy that was? So easy. Huh. Okay, so first, when I was going from the bottom, I was going from underneath this yellow bit right here. That wasn't working. Then I tried very briefly to go on top, but that is actually part of like the thingy thing, and I don't want to go on top, so I'm sure it will be fine. I remember breaking an iPhone 8 like front-facing camera assembly like that. So if all else fails, I know what was messed up. That sentence does not make sense, if you catch my drift. Okay. Let's just line that up like that. And then we can take this thing right here, put that like that, and then we can take the screw, put it on the screwdriver, put the screw in the screw hole, and start turning the screwdriver. How crazy is that? Also, 4th gen Ryzen is coming, and NVIDIA's 30 series is coming, and I already have 3rd gen Ryzen, so I don't think I'll be upgrading to 4th gen Ryzen. But I think I will get a new graphics card, because right now I'm just rocking like a RX 580, 8GB, and I mean it gets by, but I mean if I wanted to do gaming in something other than 1080p, it doesn't really cut it. So there's that. Alright. So let's plug this in now. Is that in? No, it's not. Okay, this is, I wouldn't say the hardest part, but it's like the most frustrating part if it doesn't like just go in. Did that go in? Maybe. We will find out. So I'm not going to plug in the last one because that's just like the camera and stuff. And then we're actually, you know what, let's plug in the last one. And okay, so this here, let's plug in the battery without the home button, and then just test the display. Alright, we got an Apple logo, that's a great sign. I'll let this boot up. Alright, so yeah, it does appear to be working and everything. Well, that's not going to work, you see, because it's not plugged in. Oh, well, we can just go to emergency. Alright. Very nice. Now, select power off. And is the front-facing camera lined up? Yeah, it's lined up enough. Okay. It could be a little better, so let's make it a little better. Oh my god, there's hairs all over it. Okay. Now you can just stick something on in there. Here, so the camera's right there, which means okay. I cannot tell. Hold on. Alright, I took the back thing off again, and now the camera is actually lined up. All nice and proper. So let's get everything back on. Alright, and is it still lined up? No? Fuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll just do all this off camera. Okay, I have a really hard time finding good camera angles. Now I could like put it right here, but then that's my workspace. Like, and it's already kind of in my workspace. Like, oh my god. Okay. Anyway, let's screw in the plate right here. I guess I'll also do this off camera. It's really just 4 screws, unless I can think of something to talk about. So I was riding an electric scooter, and then I was going on the sidewalk, and now I was going pretty fast on the sidewalk, but I slowed down to pass some people. But then they were like, hey, you're going too fast. But they said it a lot more rude than that. But the reason why I was riding on the sidewalk in the first place was because I was about to turn into a driveway, right? But I just didn't really say anything to them. I guess that's pretty great. And what do you know? All 4 screws magically found their way in to the phone. Now what we can do is plug that in, and then so I'm going to find a screw that's like that, because the other one magically just didn't come with the phone. I was able to find a second screw from this pile of screws that is pretty much the exact same. So let's screw those screws right on in. Okay. Oh, let's not do that. I can tell you that. And I don't really have to worry about getting the exact right screw that would go in that like exact hole, because we're just screwing into standoffs, and the worst thing that could happen is we could strip the standoff, but like it's not gonna hurt the motherboard at like whatsoever. Alright, that's all fine and dandy. Now for the home button, which is very interesting. Now, there's literally no way I can get a good camera angle of this, so I'm just going to plug this connector into that hole off camera. Alright, I did it first attempt using this. Yep, it's in. Now let's just get this and some tweezers, and then we can slap it on. You know, little slappy, make daddy happy. Yeah, I'll never say that again, I promise. Yeah. Okay. It needs to hook over the things. Yeah, it's not hooked over the things. We need to have it be hooked over the things. Okay, I'll also do this off camera. Alright, and I was able to verify like everything was working. So let's get this back in. Starting at the top here. Is it going in, or is it not going in? Oh, there we go. No. Okay, this is quite strange. Now, this is an aftermarket screen, but every aftermarket screen I've bought from this particular seller has been like top quality. I'll figure it out. Fancy enough. So there we go. Perfect. Now let's just reinstall the pentalobe screws, and we can call that a day. One pentalobe screw and 2 pentalobe screws. All right. And it's that easy. Let's take the thingy thing off, and we're golden. So that is just great.